Apple's latest tablets are here, and last week at WWDC 2017, in addition to launching the new 2nd Gen 12.9-inch iPad Pro, Apple replaced its 9.7-inch size with a whole new option, the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Will a bigger screen spell boosted productivity? I'm Stephen Schenk with PhoneArena. My full review will be landing in the days to come, but for now, let's get your interest piqued with a quick unboxing of the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Okay, this is the new 10.5-inch iPad Pro, replacing the old 9.7-inch model. Obviously, it's got a bigger screen, but that's just the start of it. Let's talk a little bit about the storage options before we open this up. We have 64, 256, or 512 gigabyte options. Those will run you $650, $750, and $950 respectively. If you want to add cellular connectivity, that's another $130, though this is the base 64 gigabyte Wi-Fi only model. It's available in 4 colors, unlike the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, so you can get it in silver, space gray, gold, or rose gold, which is not available on the larger option. This is going to be the silver model. And then its packaging, I just got done with the 12.9-inch unboxing, which you should definitely check out, but this, it's the same exact story. Yeah, so we have the same sort of hardware we're seeing on the 12.9-incher. That means 7 megapixel front phaser camera, 12 megapixel on the rear here, Apple's A10X processor, giving this a nice boost over the 1st Gen iPad Pro. And let's open this up. 4 gigabytes of RAM, standard on both this and the 12.9-inch model. Really, all you're paying for with the larger one is the bigger screen size. The resolution of this guy, it's an oddball, and I get this wrong, I just know it, 2226 by 1668 resolution screen. That sounds weird to you because Apple has manufactured this to have the exact same pixel density as the larger iPad Pro. So more pixels, bigger screen, but things should still look comparatively the same. We've also got the new display on this, which has a higher color gamut than we saw on the 1st Gen iPad Pro, as well as higher refresh rate, so things just look nice and crisp. Let's take a look at the rest of the hardware in here before we get into the tablet itself. This looks just like we saw on the 12.9-incher. Introductory card telling us about how to turn the iPad Pro on, how to adjust volume levels, and how to use the Touch ID. If you have an Apple Pencil, this supports it. It is an iPad Pro. We don't have one for this review, but you've seen that before. Our stickers, we gotta have the stickers, and of course a warranty card, just to make sure that your hardware is working in tip-top order. We have our USB to Lightning charging cable, as well as our power adapter. I don't know why I'm so excited. This is exactly the same as a 12.9-incher. This one I didn't drop though, so that's a big plus. All right, let's put this to the side and take a closer look at the rest of the hardware here. Quad speakers. This is an iPad Pro after all. Clicky Touch ID 2nd Gen panel there. Yes, I know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. All right, we've got our iOS setup taken care of, and we're into the operating system here. Setting our permissions. And performance looks just as good as it did on the 12.9-incher, as well it should. Same processor, same RAM. In fact, with fewer pixels to push, this might even have a slightly higher frame rate. The only real downside, I think, with the smaller one is with the more petite screen, you don't have quite the flexibility, especially if you're doing split-screen apps. You're going to get both of them iPhone layout in this rather than iPad size like you can with the 12.9-incher. So a little less flexible in that regard, but still, side by side with a 10.5-inch screen, there's still a lot you can do. Take a quick look at the settings here. Like I said, this is a 64 gig model. You can check out in the About. All the way up there. Yeah, 64 gig. Running iOS 10.3.2. We'll get 11 in the fall. Probably won't be playing with the beta on this, but we'll see what happens. For now, though, I'm Stephen Schenk with PhoneArena. This has been a quick unboxing of the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Stay tuned for my full review of this tablet coming up in the days to come.